Guys, we're going to do another example in chapter 2. This is chapter 2, number 8, which, by the way, is the same. A part of this example is doing a Pareto analysis, and that's the same as exactly the same as number 6. So we'll be seeing really number 6 and number 8 at the same time. So let's get the data into Excel this time. With the checking plus saving. So let's do that. Checking plus saving. So we create column I, check plus savings is equal to B2, equals B2 plus C2. And break it down to get the sum across all the rows. And now we can begin filling in the numbers. So for example, then they want you to sort them. Back to the Excel. They want you to sort them by month or customer. So you put a cursor here, home, sort, they want to see from highest to lowest, largest to smallest. So now they want you to fill in these 20 lines, because starts with row 2, and just part of them. They want the 49 has a combined value of, it's going to be really tedious, 996. The furniture, the saw was 49. It's going to be 49 here. And the combined for that particular is $13.99. Education has a combined value of $57.92. Small appliance, 7013. Used car, 137. Repairs, I think I just saw 206. Furniture, that's what we had already. Another furniture store, I guess. 1238. Small appliance, 909 and 826. What's wrong? One more boxes. Repairs. What are they? Month customer is 28. This one new car was 25. Hey, no mistakes. Oh no, not the rest of it. You know what? You'll forgive me if I don't just fill in the rest of it. It's just tedious. I'll say 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and obviously it's wrong, but we're just copying numbers from that Excel file, so I don't see the point. Okay, now we have. Now, from examining the data, does it appear the customers with longer association have more assets? Well, people with, not really, people with Small association have a lot of assets, vice versa. So I would say no. Here does not appear. They want you to divide it by more than 24. All these guys, all these assets compared to these assets under 24. That's a good way to do it. You do that in Excel. You want, let's say 24. Where's 24? Here's the dividing line. Insert a blank line. See it? You want these assets added together compared to these assets. So let's add them together. Equals the sum, parenthesis, and now you can simply drag it down. Enter. And now we know 18,516. I really probably should have taken not the sum, but the average. So let's go back. What are they asking for? Let me see what they're asking for here. Sum or average. The average, right. My mistake. That should have been average. That average. Two oh five seven. And the average of these guys equals average over parenthesis. And you can simply drag it down and enter. So this is 22,000. This is 20,000. So I don't know, 2,000 more, about 10% more. Is that considered a lot? What did we just say? Greater than that, we just said it's 20,000. 2057.33. And less than 24 was that bottom number of 2243.72. 2243. Wow, worked. Now they want you to do the Pareto analysis. That's really getting example number 6, which is more interesting, at least to me. So we can read the question more carefully. Any more? They want to see a Pareto analysis, which means, is it true that if just a few customers hold most of the assets, or is it equally distributed throughout all the customers in the bank? To do that, you go through the following steps. We get rid of this column. That way, we're not going to be using this anymore. Delete. We're not going to be needing this blank line. Delete. Then you have to sort data from highest to lowest in terms of assets. Column I. So again, home, sort, largest to smallest. So you can see like one customer has already 12,000. But what is the total amount of assets? Well, we can do that, let's say here. Let's do that here. Total amount is equal sum 43,000. So 12,000 or 13,000 out of 43,000 is like a little bit less than a third. It was just from one person. And the second, these two people have quite a bit of it already. So let's do the Pareto analysis. So how do they want us to do it? They want us to do cumulative percentage. So let's do the percentages first. So what percentage of the total is devoted to that first person? So you take this number here, this is percent, is equal to J2, no, sorry, it's equal to I2 equals I2 divided by the sum, which is 43,197, which is H22. Except when we drag it down, we wanted we wanted this to sort of be fixed. The sum is a fixed number. We don't want that to change. So we're putting dollar signs around 22. So it's 23%. I don't know if they want a percentage or they want a decimal. We'll find out in a second. But you drag this down, and it should be getting lower and lower and lower until finally this is a small fraction, this percentage of the whole. Not a really percentage, just a decimal. To make it into a percentage, let's see, they want percentage or they want percentage. So let's format this according to percent. So you say right click on it, format cells, percentage. Now we have percentages. Now the cumulative percentage, which is the next column, basically says, well, this person has 29.3 equals. It's equal to J2, 29.3. But the top two guys have 29 plus 16.23, so that's equal to, it's equal to K2 plus with the previous number plus the number that's going to be in, sorry, that's K1. K1, that's where the 29 is, plus the current number, which is at J2. That was my mistake. K1 plus J2. K1. Where'd it go? One, I want this number here. 2 plus preview K1. I'm stuck. Let's see. We want to take this value here. You want to take the previous value, which was K2, which was kept up. Oh, my mistake. That's K2. Sorry. Sorry. K2, which was the 29, plus J3. So 29 plus 16 is a 45%. And this we can drag down, leave, and we should be getting it higher. We keep adding and adding and adding until eventually everything is included, so it should be 100%. So they want you finally to compare this to, I'll call this equal distribution. Imagine there were 20 people and each one had an equal amount of savings. That means 1 out of 20 or 5%. So basically, this is equal to 1 out of 20, 0.05. Drag it down, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Nope, that didn't work. You do 2 equals 2 divided by 20. Let's see if you drag both of them down. That's going to work. Nope, that didn't work. So you just do 0.15, 0.20, 0.25, 0.30, 0.35. Maybe that's an easier way to do this. 0.40, 0.45, 0.50, 0.55, 0.60, 0.65, 0.70, 0.75, 0.80, 0.85, 0.90, 0.95, and 1. I think they want this as percentages, so again, we have to convert this to format cells, percentage. So these are percentages. Now you have the numbers that go into these numbers here. I think there's more stuff. I'm not going to take the time to start copying it. I'm pretty sure I'm right. We can double check it when we see the answers printed out. So let's put in 996. Hold on, I'm just curious. Yeah, they just want the first half of the table. They do it in two separate pieces. So I'm going to put in some dummy numbers just to move on to the next piece of the problem. But I think I explained how to do this in Excel. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. But the correct numbers are 29.3, 45.54, 29.3. So these numbers are in fact correct. Okay. Okay. And you want us to do it again? I really, I'm the one who assigns these questions. I should apologize, but I don't know. The point of the Pareto analysis is that the first couple of people already have like the first 4 people out of 20 already have like almost 2/3 of all the assets. So it's like that famous 80-20 rule that 80% of the benefit is gotten, or it's just 20% of the work, and you got to do the last 80% of the work just to squeeze out that perfection. Okay. Now, what can be concluded? Less than, I think this is less than 25% of 80% of the total balance. 25% is 4 people. True. 25% of the customers, the first 4 customers. 8%. True. Not true, but that seems to be the end now. All right, so I was guessing wrong. Let's see. Less than 80% of the customers. No, that's not true. 25% of the balance would be less than 25% of the customers. Yes, more than 80. No, more than 80% of the customers. I don't know. Let's see. Less than 80%, more than 25% of the customers. That's true. This doesn't really demonstrate the Pareto concept, but it's true. More than 25% have 80% of the total balance is more than 25%. So technically it's right, but strange thing. All right, it's right, but it doesn't really point it out. Okay. Using Excel's filtering capability, extract all records for new car loans. How many new car loans are single, married, or divorced? Single, married, or divorced? New car. Let's just try that. New car loans. Let's 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 sort on difference, which alphabetically. The new car loans. A single, married, or divorced. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are singles, and 1 is married. 0. Well, I don't know what they're saying here. Okay, let's go. 394. There it is. 394. That person is single. So, okay. Not sure what the point is. Single. Someone with 296, 246 is married. Positive. 3305 he or she is single. E26 is single. 233 and we lost. What are we looking for? 233. Do we have a 233? See it. 233. What the hell? What happened to 233? I don't know. Assume he's single. And 691. So we lost them. Why are we all of a sudden losing people? Okay, this is another mystery I have to clear up. I don't know why we got it right, but both counts are clear, and now they want to do. Oh, you're not doing it again. Okay, now less than 12 months. Credit risk. Less than 12 months. All right, let's go back to here. Employees implied less than 12 months. Sort. So these are people, is it less than 12 or less than or equal to 12? Less than 12. Okay. So we want everybody below 12. We'll put a blank line here, just make it visible. So we want these things here. So what's the credit risk of furniture? Months employed is 0. High. Okay. 0 months employed, single, 0 months employed. Business, 0 months employed, single. I'm confused. The first one was furniture, month employed, divorced. Furniture, month employed, divorced. Okay, that was high. And we have business, 0, single, business, 0, single, high. This guy's high. All right, again, so we're continuing this tedious high count. I guess you go through all of them and see how many highs there were. We'll stop right here. We'll look at the list. Let's fill it up with dummy results. Like this high, 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 high. I just want to make sure. I just want to get to see if there's another part to the question that requires some explication. Okay, and there's more. Can you draw any conclusion about the credit risk associated with these individuals? Well, people who are not employed too long seem to have high, 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 high. A lot of highs and a couple of lows. Risk is higher if employment is low. We'd say 8. Right. And we're done. Okay. Good night. Again, please let me know if there's any questions.